Hello and welcome to the latest of our interviews with the candidates for this year's elections in Lincoln County. Our candidate today is Carol Smith, and she is a candidate for the non-partisan race for Lincoln County Board of Education. First elected in 2000, she is seeking a fourth consecutive term on the Board of Education. Married to Eddie, she is a resident of Pleasant View. They have 3 children and 8 grandchildren, and Carol is a registered nurse. Carol Smith, welcome. What made you decide to run for a fourth term on the board?
Well, I have been an active board member since the year of 2000. Much of that time we were under state control. Now that we have kind of been giving a little leeway in making our own decisions here in the county, I want to be a part of that. I want to be more active and not have to answer to the state board for the decisions that we make. I believe that the decisions should be made by the local residents and not by the state board. I think that I have a lot to offer Lincoln County. I have a lot of experience. I love being involved with the students, visiting the schools, and seeing their needs in the school system.
Okay. What personal and professional qualities do you feel you bring to the role?
As far as professional, I have been a registered nurse doing home visits with patients in Lincoln County. I've traveled the roads of Lincoln County and I know where these children are coming from. I know a little about their background, and I think I have a better view of their needs because of that. I think somebody coming in from not necessarily in the county, but somebody coming in from another county is not aware of where some of these areas are and what these children go through to get to school every day and to try to get the best education that they can possibly get. As far as personal, I have always loved Lincoln County. I had options to go anywhere. My husband was in education. He could have went anywhere. I was a registered nurse, had offers from other states, which were higher paying positions for both of us. But I chose to stay in Lincoln County and raise my children in Lincoln County. And now my grandchildren are being raised here in Lincoln County. And I'm very proud of it. We've had a lot of negative publicity, but I think our good qualities outweigh the negative.
And you kind of referred to this a moment ago. Our county has seen the control of educational affairs devolved back to the local board in recent times. It's questionable if it's all come back yet, but it's getting there. What do you feel was achieved during the decade of state intervention in Lincoln County?
I don't think any, and I know this will probably sound horrible to some people, but I don't think we gained anything from state control. I think it put us backwards. I don't see that there is any benefits from it. As I said before, we need to be making our own decisions. We know what this county needs, and I don't think it should be made at a state level, and I never did think that. And I feel that we were taken under state control for the only reason of consolidation, and it's the school, the Lincoln County High School over there, is like it's like giving birth to a baby that you didn't expect, and but after that birth is given, after the birth has happened, you don't neglect that baby. You do the best that you can to see that it has the best and is offered the best. You have to nurture that baby, and I feel like we have to nurture this high school. It wasn't something that we wanted, but it's ours, and we are to take care of it.
As you know, school meetings have been taking place in the past week and 2 weeks ahead of an expected school bond referendum, maybe this coming winter. Can you identify, and this might be difficult because you're obviously a sitting board member, but can you identify some projects that you might like to see included in a bond plan?
Oh, there are many projects that are needed. especially in the Midway area. The school there is in very poor condition, and I would like to see a new school there in the Midway area. And I am all for trying to keep the best that we can, trying to keep the schools in the community itself, and not cause any more long bus rides, which I think is a waste of time, and it's actually an abuse to the children. As far as Lincoln County High School, we have a nice school there, but it still has some needs. We would love to see a complex, athletic complex there. Hamlin Elementary, if we upgrade that, I think that people will be satisfied with that school, but it does need upgrading and brought up to a better quality for the children. Harts needs a athletic field also. I don't believe that children should be walking to another field or getting on a bus and driving to another field away from their school. I think there's a danger in that, and I think it's not necessary, and I would totally be for all areas getting something out of this bond.
Okay. And you've touched on this already, but we might expand on it a little bit. There has been some speculation that a major athletic facility, the football field, at Lincoln County High School might be part of the overall bond project. Is that a project you would support?
Oh, absolutely. I have always supported that. I think when you build a multi-million-dollar building and yet you have no athletic facilities for those children and have to rent another space for them to play and practice, I think that's ridiculous. The money that we're spending to pay the rent, it should definitely go into an athletic complex. I would greatly support that, and I always have.
Carol Smith, thank you very much. That concludes our latest interview. Look for more interviews at our website www.lincolnjournal.com. Thank you.